Ownership, you guys. Taking ownership is key, you guys. Oh, man. First and foremost, if we're living a life of blaming others for where we are at, doesn't work that way, you guys. Most definitely it doesn't. Also, if we're living life not accepting that there's a purpose for us, that God has a purpose for us, it doesn't work that way, you guys. I had to take ownership that where I ended up at, walking away from a near fatal deadly car accident, legally blind, cirrhosis of the liver, kidney 6 to 7 times the normal size. I had to take ownership of that. I could not blame nobody. No way, no how. If I don't, you guys, then it does not allow me to heal and be used by God and find my purpose in this life. If I don't take ownership of everything that I do on a daily basis, it does not allow me to live my life to the fullest. Okay? And how does it start? Well, first of all, surrendering. Surrendering completely everything to God. Letting go of my way of thinking, my old behaviors, my old way of reacting and acting, treating others, being angry, thinking I'm a failure, thinking I'm no good, and saying, God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, God. Please help me. I realize that my way is no good. It's at least to no way. Your way is the only way. My plan is no good. Your plan is the only plan. And my time is no good, but it's in your timing. And living on a daily basis, following God's time, God's way, and God's plan, and having faith that it will work out in the end because God is with me. And with God on my side, I am blessed and unstoppable. Next level, champ. So let's go. Okay, you guys. But that I initially did on September 23rd, 2012. Okay. But then I got to do that on a daily basis. It's called persistence, discipline, resilience, not giving up on a daily basis. For when there are storms in my life, it could be mental storms, it could be physical storms, it could be emotional storms, it could be whatever type of storms that come in our lives called adversities, calamity. And if there's calamity, then I call upon the Almighty. And I call upon God to guide me, to show me. Even when it's dark, and I can't see no light at the end of the tunnel, and it's just dark, and I'm like, why is this happening? I don't understand. Just walk with faith, keep my head up, talk to God, ask Him to guide me and turn on the light and clear out the way. And He does respond, you guys. Ownership. I give my life to God, then He shows me how to own my own life, and then He allows me to go ahead and find out what my purpose is, which is to shine and glorify God the whole way and work on my vibration that I'm giving off, the vibes that I'm giving off. Instead of thinking weak thoughts, I think power thoughts. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. Because God is with me and God's hands are in my life and my life is in God's hand and He's guiding me. Okay, then I'm able to continue to make the changes on a daily basis. Really, it's we, but I'll use me, right? Me, right? And remember, if it applies, let it apply, and if it doesn't, let it fly. Okay, these are only suggestions. And then I could go ahead and start working on my habits, my rituals, my character. What do I read on a daily basis? What audios am I listening to? What thoughts am I allowing to fill up my mind? Okay, you guys, that's very important. And then I could find out what comes easy to me and what I could do easily. Then that makes me happy. Then I can make it my own business. Then I can make it my own logo, make it my own brand. Then I could be on a stage like this, the stage of life, and orchestrate and manifest and create something so beautiful and huge and big through and with God, only all to glorify God. Then one day I could have a whole stadium like this, a whole arena like this, filled with people, of like-minded people, brothers and sisters that want to glorify God and do amazing things and build charities and foundations, right? Then we all come together and build our own business, have a business, ownership mentality, own my own life, right? own my own thoughts, own my own action, own my own reactions, own my own business, being guided by God. Oh man. I just found out that a brother that I knew, older gentleman, just passed away from liver cancer, cirrhosis of the liver. Same thing that I was diagnosed with. And he was older and he passed away yesterday. So that's a friendly reminder that I better take ownership of my life and allow God to guide me and not let me play the blaming game, blame you, and I'm mad at you and forget you and I don't want to talk to you. But instead, own my own life and appreciate today, right now, and take ownership of my life, ownership of everything that I do. Because I was diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver, and I really don't know how much longer I got, but whatever time I got, which is today, right now, I'm gonna make it count, okay? Then I found out of another brother who he was okay, right? He was okay where he was at. He had support system, he had friends and fellowship and stuff like that. Then he moved away to Palm Springs area, Palm Springs, California. Had no friends, no connections, nothing, all alone. And he went the wrong way. He decided to start drinking and using, and then he died. Okay? So, once again, change is good. But if I'm not gonna follow what God has in store for me and I just wanna change and do it my way, nope. It's not good. It's not good, you guys. Okay. I spoke to a family on Friday, today's Sunday, a couple days ago, and I saw this huge man playing with his 1 or 2 year old daughter, or probably 2 year olds already walking the little girl, and I'm like, wow, what a blessing! Happy Father's Day every day. And he said thanks, and he introduced me to his wife, and I'm like, hey, I was just talking to your husband. Hopefully we could sit down, and I'm gonna help you guys. And she said, my son died 3 years ago. And I said, my condolences, I haven't seen my daughter in more than 20 years. And here's my information, and we're gonna sit down this upcoming week. And I had to go through what I had to go through and finally take responsibility of my actions, so now I could bring hope to people that are hurting, or maybe they're going through similar situations, right? Pain disguised as different situation, but it still remains the same pain, that feeling, right? And share hope, which is Jesus, and then relate to people and use what happened to me to help other people, right? And how can I accomplish this? By surrendering to God, owning my own life, ultimately creating a business, owning my own business, helping myself, helping my family, and those that I love around me for the betterment of them, and making a difference in our communities. And it all starts by surrendering to God, deciding that I need to change and take ownership, because my happiness is my responsibility, my well-being is my responsibility, my future is my responsibility, my peace of mind is my responsibility, my healthy mindset is my responsibility, my mind, body, and soul is my responsibility. And I gotta take ownership of everything that I do. No more playing the blame game. If you're mad at me, well, you know what? How you doing? Sorry for the misunderstanding. I love you and I bless you. If you don't like me, hey, how you doing? Sorry for the misunderstanding. I bless you and I love you, and I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going, continuing to take ownership, because I'm gonna live. We're here today, gone today, literally on borrowed time. What we do does matter. So today's the Super Bowl. They're gonna win for their team and their families. What about us? Let's win for our families, for ourselves, and glorify God the whole way by surrendering and taking ownership of our actions and our lives and our way of thinking, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Polo Gold. Praise one, love one, God only. And if you're interested in business ownership, let me know. Leave me a message, a comment, DM me. We can have a meeting of the minds, take baby steps on how you can go ahead and earn extra ridiculous income on your spare time basis. Let's work on earning $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 extra a month, right? And then what do we do with that? We pay off our debts, then we start saving money, and then we plan for our retirements. Then we retire with dignity. But along the whole way, we help others in our communities live the best life ever, glorifying God. Be safe, you guys. Be well. Blessings the same way, and let's get it done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, champs. Let's go, champs. Let's go be amazing, and let's take ownership.